So if you watched my last video, you'll know I recently reset my island. I just couldn't find the motivation to finish my last island. I couldn't do the theme anymore, honestly. I had a lot of ideas, but I just didn't have the willpower to execute them. I visited 3 separate islands until I found my perfect island. And for this first island that I visited, it had cherries as their native fruit, and I honestly don't remember what the native flower was. I did not stick around long enough to find out. I hated how close the airport was to the resident services. It just wasn't gonna work for me. So on to the next island I went. I ended up choosing the top right map because I liked how far away the resident services was when I got there. However, when I did end up getting to this island, I realized I didn't like this one's spacing for the resident services either. I decided to just move on to the next island, but I did think it was funny that Tammy was on this island because it was just on the last island I was at. After saying goodbye to Tammy for the second time, it's time to choose my third map, and luckily for me, third time really was the charm because I was really obsessed with this island's layout. I had never had a resident services be in this particular placement. It's close enough where you kind of get it out of the way, but it was also kind of just right off center from the airport, so I'll still have a lot of room to work with when I am doing my entrance. And I actually do already know what I want to do for my entrance. I had the picture pop right in my head as soon as I landed on this island and as soon as I did that first walkthrough. Also, I wasn't sure if you guys would notice this, but Rocket did follow me here. I don't know what her deal is with following me because I did not want her on my last island and I didn't want her on this one, but here she is. Anyways, after all of that, it was time to name my island, and I did go with the name Ophelia just because I don't know if you guys know, but Taylor Swift's new album is going to come out and she has a song called The Fate of Ophelia, and I decided to take the name from that song even though I have no idea what that song sounds like yet. I just really liked the way the name sounded for an island. I am hoping that this island will be a forest core, cottage core sort of island just because that is kind of where my Animal Crossing journey did start. That was the islands that I would always create in the beginning, and I have missed creating them so much. Anyways, I hope you guys will stick around to see what I do with this island, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!